Good morning. It is Tuesday, February the 10th at about 10:30 a.m. Beautiful sunny day here in the Pacific Northwest after the most recent atmospheric river passed. It's very calm and beautiful, and it feels like here in America and maybe in the world, we're in the calm before the storm, which seems unbelievable after all that we have been going through. But right now, the e-files are percolating around the world. In the United Kingdom, the Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, is being called on to resign because of his associations with a man in the e-files named Mendelsohn. Here in America, politically speaking, 30-plus Republicans in the House of Representatives have said they're not going to seek re-election. We also have the turtle who is in hospital now. And at his age, I believe that the turtle is in his 80s, maybe 81, 82, 83, I don't know. But he is not well. And he, being from Kentucky, which is a state that has a Democratic governor, Andy Beshear, if he sheds his mortal coil, the governor of that state, the Democrat, will be able to appoint someone to fill that seat. So in this quiet, while we all seem to be waiting for the next atrocity, for the next horrible thing to come along, we all can put pressure through the new media to bring these things to everyone's attention. We need to be pressuring those Republicans that have said they are not standing for re-election to simply quit now. Quit now. Quit now. Quit now. Let the House turn over its hands to the Democrats before the midterm elections so that we can start investigations. So we can start putting stops to the criminal behavior of this so-called administration. Also, here in politics in America, we've seen the continuation of the streak of wins in special elections by Democrats, not just by a little, but by a huge margin, most recently in Louisiana. And also New Jersey, where very startlingly, the preferred candidate of the Democratic Party was defeated by the progressive candidate. Again and again and again, we are seeing the people on the ground defy the party structures. And we need to encourage that. If you are thinking of running, if you are dissatisfied where you live with what's taking place, get in there, put it out on social media. Believe me, if you say we want to impeach everyone in this administration, if you say we want to reveal everything in the e-files, you will have full support of the American people. So as we're here in this relative calm period, we cannot forget that we all have work that we can do. We all have ways that we can build community locally. We all have ways that we can encourage those who are already being vocal, while helping those who have yet come to it realize that their voice is needed in this as well. The number of people who have begun engaging, whether just making videos, whether making signs, whether speaking to people directly, is increasing, and it will continue to increase for the duration of this period we're in. We have to hold the line, and we're doing so. And we need to be heartened by that in this time of relative calm, that when those next horrible things take place, we are ready. We are standing up, and we are not going to be put back into, we're not going to be mollified. We're not going to be put back into a place where we accept anything. Because it's very clear to many, many of us, a growing number of us, that what we're dealing with here in the United States is an absolute collapse of what was. And now it's time to get loud about what we want when we get through this period. We are going to come through this period, and at that time, we're going to have the greatest chance we've had in this nation to actually pursue the ideals of the revolution. And we have to keep that in mind, no matter whether it is a calm period in this crisis or whether it is a period of time in this crisis where there are horrible things taking place and people losing their lives. We cannot lose sight because of chaos or because of quiet that this is not a sprint. It is, as I've said in the past, a relay marathon. Not all of us can carry the burden all the time. And if we need to take a break, then we should put down the baton and pass it to someone else. There are plenty of people that are engaged, that are becoming engaged to pick up that baton. The point is that all of us, at some point, need to take hand on that baton and run. This is your time. This is our time. Together we are winning. Together we will win. Go carefully.